You ever sit there in a meeting, your chest feels tight, your brain is times lit up times because you times no times you have something good, and then you just don't say it? Not because you don't care, not because you don't know, but because in that one moment, something inside you just stops you. Hey, welcome back to Time Sam and Avery, the American Office Guide. I'm Sam.
And I'm Avery.
And yeah, if that moment felt a little too real, you're in the right place. If you're new to America, take a breath. Take a deep breath. You're not alone in this, because this silence, it's not random. It's not weakness. It's something at times, lot times of international professionals go through, especially in their first few years.
Yeah. And it's not just awkward, it actually sticks with you. Like, hours later, you're still thinking about it.
Oh yeah, replaying the whole thing.
Like, I should have said it there. No, maybe there. Ugh.
Exactly. And the worst part? It's not that you didn't have an idea, it's that you times did. So let me tell you about this guy, Daniel. Super sharp, product designer. Quiet, but not shy. Just thoughtful. And one day, his team is in this meeting about onboarding drop-off. Users are signing up and then disappearing. And the room is kind of messy. People throwing ideas around. Maybe it's the UI. Maybe it's the instructions. Maybe we need a tutorial. And Daniel, he sees it, like clear. It's not the design, it's the timing. They're asking users to fill out too much information, too early. And he feels it. That moment. You know that moment? Your brain goes, say it now. But then another voice shows up. What if I'm wrong? What if I can't explain it clearly? What if they don't understand me?
Hmm. Yeah. That second voice is loud. It's not even about the idea anymore. It's about how you'll sound.
Exactly. And while he's thinking, someone else jumps in. Different idea. People start reacting. Conversation shifts. And Daniel just waits. He tells himself, I'll say it later. But later never comes. 2 days later, there's another meeting, and a different teammate says, I think we're asking for too much information too early. Same idea, same logic. And suddenly, yeah, that makes sense. Let's test that. That's a good direction.
Oh man. Yeah. That's the moment.
Yeah, Daniel just sits there thinking, that was mine. And he doesn't say anything.
Oof. That one stays with you.
And here's where it gets heavier. It didn't just end there. After that, Daniel started trusting himself less. Not all at once, but slowly. Next meeting, he has an idea. But now his brain goes, maybe not. Someone else will say it better. It's probably not that important.
Yeah. It's like one moment rewires how you see yourself.
Exactly. And then something dangerous happens. He starts becoming the quiet guy. Not because he is times quiet, but because he stopped speaking. Let's pause there. Because this isn't just Daniel. This happens to times a lot, times of people. And it's not about intelligence. It's not even about English. It's about how different systems collide. First, cultural wiring. In many cultures, you don't speak unless you're sure. Times you're prepared. Times you've thought it through. You respect the flow. You don't interrupt. You don't jump in.
Yeah. Like you earn the right to speak by being correct first.
Exactly. But in a lot of American offices, people speak to times figure things out, not after, during.
Wait. So the talking is part of the thinking?
Yes, That's the shift. Second, speed versus accuracy. A lot of international professionals optimize for, I need to say this correctly. But in meetings, speed often wins.
Yeah, I've definitely been stuck trying to build the perfect sentence, and then someone just says a simple version first.
Exactly. They don't say it better. They just say it faster. Third, this one's subtle. You're not just translating language, you're translating time's confidence. Even if your idea is strong, if your delivery feels hesitant, people hesitate too.
Hmm. So, it's not just what you say, it's how safe people feel agreeing with you.
That's a really good way to put it. And finally, fear of being times seen. Not just heard, seen. Because when you speak, people evaluate you, your idea, your language, your presence.
Yeah, silence feels safer. Like, you can't be judged if you don't say anything.
Exactly. But that safety comes with a cost. So let's fix this. Not by changing who you are, but by changing how you times enter the moment. First, don't wait for a perfect sentence. Replace this thought, I need to say this well, with, I need to start.
Hmm, that feels like a small shift, but it's actually huge.
It changes everything, because starting is the hardest part. Use entry phrases, simple ones. Hey, can I share a quick thought? I might be off here, but can I add something?
Oh, that really lowers the pressure. You're not trying to impress, you're just entering.
Exactly. You're opening the door. Second, say less. Don't explain everything. Just drop the core idea. Like Daniel, I think we're asking for too much information too early. Then stop.
Yeah, and let people react instead of trying to prove it immediately.
Yes, conversation is greater than perfection. Third, practice micro interruptions. Because yeah, sometimes you times do times need to jump in. Try, sorry, can I jump in real quick? Or, can I build on that?
Oh man, that still feels uncomfortable though.
It does. But here's the reframe. You're not interrupting. You're participating. Fourth, catch the moment. There's always a tiny window, right after someone speaks, right before the topic shifts. That's your moment.
Hmm. So instead of waiting for a perfect opening, you use the natural pause?
Exactly. Don't wait for permission. Use timing. Let's do a quick exercise. Next meeting. Your goal is times, not times to be impressive. Your goal is to speak once. That's it.
Just once?
Just once. Even if it's messy, even if it's short, break the silence. Second exercise. Prepare one sentence before the meeting. Just one. Not a speech, not a paragraph. One thought you might share.
Yeah, that makes it feel doable. You're not improvising everything.
Exactly. You're giving yourself a starting point. Third, after the meeting, don't ask, was I good? Ask, did I show up?
Wow, that hits different.
Yeah, because confidence isn't built by being perfect. It's built by being present. And over time, something shifts. People start hearing your voice, then expecting it, then inviting it.
Yeah, like once you speak a few times, you're no longer invisible in the room.
Exactly. Visibility compounds. Let's be a little more honest. Staying silent feels safe. You avoid awkwardness. You avoid mistakes. You avoid that moment where your sentence comes out not quite right.
Yeah. And for a second, you feel like you protected yourself.
But what you actually did was hide your thinking. And over time, people don't see your value. Not because it's not there, but because it's not visible.
Oh man. Yeah. And then you start believing that too.
That's the dangerous part. And here's the cultural truth. In many American workplaces, your voice times your presence. If you don't speak, people don't assume you're thinking deeply. They assume you're not engaged.
Hmm. So silence gets misinterpreted.
All the time. But the good news? It's fixable. So next time you're in that moment, heart beating, idea clear, voice hesitating, say it. Not perfectly, not confidently, just say it.
Yeah. Because the real loss isn't sounding awkward, it's disappearing.
So let me ask you, have you ever had that moment where your idea stayed in your head and someone else said it out loud?
And when that happened, what stopped you? Was it fear? Or just not knowing how to jump in?
Yeah, think about that. Because next time, you don't need a perfect sentence. You just need one moment of courage. You're not here just to listen. You're here to be heard.
And yeah, we're figuring that out with you.
Always. We'll see you next time.